Welcome everyone. Today is the day. We're going to the LA Auto Show. We're gonna head there, hopefully see some cool cars. If I see anything hydrogen related, I will let y'all know. But yeah, I saw some comments in the previous video. The Hyundai and Kia booth was pretty cool. I checked that out. But yeah, I'm just curious. There's a lot of new cars that I haven't seen in the flesh, so I want to check them out. And I used to go every year, but I haven't gone in the past couple of years, so I'm kind of excited for this one. Someone did mention the Lucid as a test drive area. I assume the line's gonna be really long. If it's not too long, I'll check it out, but we're gonna head there now. I'm at 335 miles on the Mirai without AC, with AC 311. But we're gonna head over. And yeah, let's go. Everyone, we just got to the parking lot. We're about to head over to the auto show now. Made it here nice and safe, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh, I do want to call out that we did get our tickets at Costco. It was 2 tickets for, I think it was 32 bucks. So if you want to save a little bit of money, you could do that. Costco, they sell it in pairs of 2 for, I believe it's $32, but just take a look there. But here we go. All right, here we go. Just entered, and right away the Hyundai and Ioniq 5N. They're classic blue. It's Ioniq N. Ioniq 5N, their classic blue. Cool. It's like Hyundai spent some money on the first booth coming in. Gonna leave an impression. It's like frost, kind of matte texture. See the inside.
I like my leather. That's cute.
Very firm sport seats. Actually recline back here. It's very roomy. Check out the front. Let me have the N badges on the seats. This is the Ioniq 5N. Go. Hyundai Elantra, it's in their driving team. There's a very long line for a shirt. Long line there. The new Sonata N line. I assume this is like the top trim Sonata. Bucket seats. Feels like Alcantara kind of in the center with some leather on the side. Their new kind of like line design language. The front. I assume this is the Kona probably. And then their Tucson or Santa Fe thing there. That's pretty cool. They're not going right now, but in the auto show, you can sign up. There's a camera on these cars, and then they go around this track and you can watch them, but they're actually driving from inside the auto show. Pretty cool. We're in the Tom Bradley Hall, kind of the main hall, and right away Hyundai again. I think Hyundai definitely spent some money. Hyundai Track with their Ioniq 5, Ioniq 6 right behind. I'm really curious what this is about. I can't tell. I assume they're launching the cars with test drivers, but as far as I can tell, they're... Right, look what it is. The Hyundai Nexo, another hydrogen car. It's been around for a while, but I'm sure they just have to showcase it.
Downstairs in the lower level lobby, where we have the Hyundai
Here's the trunk. Take a look.
That are engineered for
A little cover here.
But now that we have you
Plenty
here,
of trunk
we would
space,
like to
a lot
invite
more
you
than
to
the
front
Mirai.
center of our display, where you see the
And you could drop down the seats, which is a huge plus. For those of you that don't know, the Mirai, you can't drop down your seats. Press the close button up here. Check the other.
You can meet us in the front center of our display where you see the
I didn't know this, but the door handles pop out.
We would also like to take you on a ride in the award-winning I-95.
I mean, nicer trimmed, like Santa Fe, maybe Tucson. I'm not sure what it's based off of, but looks nice. And has a big screen in the center. I don't know if the current models do, but it looks pretty good. And the prices starts at $60,000, and then this limited trim is $65,000 pretty much. And I believe currently they're offering $30,000 off, but double check me on that. But yeah, beautiful car. Hasn't changed really much as far as I can tell. Maybe the interior bits a little bit, but check out the front end. Yeah, pretty much the same car as far as I could tell. Yeah, there we go. We have some hydrogen representation here. Here we go, the new Santa Fe. It comes with some sort of turbo engine. And I hate to be that guy, but it will probably last like, I don't know, 6-7 years and blow up. Hopefully not. I can tell from personal experience, but also some other friends. So hopefully Hyundai tightened that up. But color is really nice. Oh, this is that grab handle. So if you need to get to the top, you step on the tire and then you put your hand in here and then you can get up. Kind of cool little feature. Is anyone back in here? Plenty of backseat room. Door is humongous. At the trunk, third row, you can fold it down. Very nice. Actually really like the design. Except the rear, I feel like something about the tail lights. I wish it was higher, but it looks pretty cool. Very bulbous. Let's check out the front one more time. There's a Ioniq 5N. Subaru knows their market. Adopt a pet. These cute little dogs next to their national park inspired booth. Nice Impreza wagon here. In Japan they have the STI version. We do not, but it's okay. Check out Subaru's booth. That's crazy. I wish the car was just as impressive. This is Subaru's EV in partnership with Toyota. Similar to what they did with the FRS and BRZ. I think this is the new, or prototype, Prelude. The last ones were the early 2000s, front engine, front wheel drive. This looks pretty good. Kind of Porsche Panamera-like in the rear. Looks really good. Oh, it's a concept. And the front has the new Toyota design language, similar to the new Prius. Honda Prelude. This out. This is the Honda Moto Compacto, and then it just wheels tuck in into the square or rectangular body. And I assume you could keep it at home or in your car. This is super cool. They have a test driving area too. Here's the new Chevy Silverado EV. I assume based off the GMC Hummer. It looks cool, I guess. It looks like the Chevy Bolt went on a workout or bulked up. The wheels are humongous. They're running 275, 50, 24s. Absolutely massive. Available range 400, 750. Yeah, so essentially a Hummer. Yeah, not surprising. Here is the Chevy Equinox. I assume it's the Equinox EV. And it looks very predictable, Chevy. Competes with probably the Ioniq 5. You can see the enthusiasm around this car. This Volkswagen Jetta GLI, still making them. Probably one of the more underrated vehicles that doesn't get enough love. Way overshadowed by the GTI. And that is the one I hope to get, the Ioniq Buzz or the Ioniq Bus. This thing's so cool. Or sorry, did I say Ioniq? ID's Buzz. There's the Nissan. Flooring it inside of the, showing the acceleration. Wow, they're really cooking in here. Check out the Genesis EV, I think I don't know. The crystal ball. Very cool. Kind of Mini Cooper-esque with the doors. Very cool. This is the GV60 all electric. And we are at Toyota. And what do we have here? First, the 2023 Mirai. I just highlighted that. The new Prius is here. We have the Mirai Limited in the blue. And they are very pushing the Toyota Mirai.
Come on over, join us right over here, folks. We're going to talk about all of our electrified vehicles here. We'll talk about this Mirai if you're interested in hearing about it. It's short.
This is the Mirai.
7 or 8 minutes or so. And like we said, we got trivia, prizes, and some knowledge.
And we also have
the limited trim.
On our like comfy camping booths, right? There's like it's camping level.
It's like nothing has changed too much for 2023. You have the Limited has the
learn a little bit about our electrified cars and maybe walk
self-driving somewhat. I forgot the exact name.
I'm ready my hands.
Yeah.
They have some prizes.
It's very hard to draw them away from the cars.
I get it. I have one and I love it. I have a Prius and.
All right, these guys are ready. These guys are ready. I say we start with them.
Let's do it. All right.
Thanks a lot for stopping, folks.
Fireside chat here, the electrified zone.
Yeah, why don't we start off with a prize? We'll do a little trivia question. We have 29 vehicles in our lineup right now. Cars, trucks, SUVs, got a minivan. Out of those 29, how many do you think are currently currently
That's good.
currently electrified in some way?
No, that's great. Someone said 16.
He's already got a guess, all
He's already
right?
got a guess.
Let's tell what we're talking about.
We're talking about cars that use an electric motor to power the vehicle and
Right,
stuff
so
like
we're
that.
going to count the hybrids.
We're going to count the plug-in hybrids.
We're going to count the battery electric BZ4X.
And of course, our fuel cell vehicle.
All right, so now how many out of 29? 16.
16.
Who else said? How many? 20. 28. We only got one left. One more guess. 20, 15, 15. All
You
right.
said.
We should have just ended the game and that guy started
You
shouting.
got it on the nose there, you engineer.
16 electrified vehicles. Good guess, my friend.
I'm proud to say that we actually make more electrified cars than any other manufacturer out there.
That's right. And we want to give you the power to choose your level of electrification.
Right. We make it easy for you to be as electrified as you want to be.
Yeah, so we're going to tell you about the 4 big choices of electrification here at Toyota. Then we're going to play a little trivia and give away our big grand prize, all
All
right?
right, here we go. Electrified choice number 1.
Choice number 1 is the gas-electric hybrid. We got a whole bunch of those now, right? That's the original, the Prius. No plugs, just charges its own battery. You put gas in it and go.
And go a lot farther. In fact, the Prius was just named Motor Trend's Car of the Year.
Huh?
It gets up to 57 miles per gallon. It's pretty impressive. Brian, he loves it. Electrified choice number 2.
Choice number 2 is a plug-in hybrid. That's like the Prius Prime right here. You do plug it in, you charge it up, you get an all-electric range. When that's gone, though, you keep on going because it is also a gas-electric hybrid.
So when you charge the Prius Prime plug-in hybrid, you get up to 44 miles in pure EV range. After that, it drives like a regular hybrid, just like this one over here, with no range limit. It's pretty awesome. All right, electrified choice number 3.
Choice number 3 would be a battery electric vehicle like the BZ4X over here. Straight up electric car, plug it in, charge it up, that's it. You drive on battery power alone.
And when you charge it up, you get up to 250 miles on a single charge. And finally, your electrified choice number 4.
Choice number 4 is awesome.
It's
It is
awesome.
the fuel cell hybrid. Yes, indeed. We only have one for the moment, but it's amazing. We got the Mirai hydrogen-powered fuel cell. Here's how it works. You fill it up with compressed hydrogen gas instead of gasoline. That mixes with oxygen from the air, creates electricity right on board, and that drives the vehicle.
And you fill it up in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you can drive over 400 miles. And your only emission, H2O.
Water. That's water.
You're like a scientist, man. I love it. I love working with such a smart guy. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are your 4 big choices of electrification.
Yeah, with those 16 electrified vehicles we already have, we're sure to have the right one for you.
That's right. That means your exploration is unlimited.
Unlimited?
Unlimited.
What if I took my Toyota electrified vehicle to the deep backwoods?
Ooh, an electrified, and then you get dirtified.
Dirtified?
Filtified, knee deep in the muddified.
Oh, I see what you're doing. All right, what if I took my Toyota electrified vehicle to the beach?
Oh, then you get Santified.
Rock concert.
Songified.
NFL football game where Toyota is the official automotive sponsor.
First Santified.
Uh-huh.
Long pacified.
Drag toe touchdown. I get it. And do you all get it? We're going to bring you electrified.
Diversified.
Shablammo.
As Toyota gives you a choice on how you can lower your carbon emissions. In fact, that's Toyota's initiative, Beyond Zero Emission. It's pretty awesome.
Love it. All right.
Hey, I love, you know what, I love playing games, so.
Let's get somebody prize-ified.
You heard,
Come on up here.
You got somebody.
Come on up here, young
you
lady.
heard the lady and gentleman. Their hybrid, the Toyota Mirai is still front and center of that conversation. I think they're really trying to push that car. Meanwhile, Hyundai is just kind of the hydrogen Nexo just falls into the kind of sea of display cars they have, versus Toyota is really pushing for the Mirai. It's front and center and really talked it up. So makes sense. Looks good in the blue. I really wish they kept the limited turbine wheels, but I get it. It's essentially just a reskinned XLE wheel. But I get it, the cost, they need to sell more, and if they can bring it to the masses and save some money, why not? But anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that one. But let's continue on. We are gonna get some coffee at the Genesis booth, which is extremely nice. Check that out. That's a little coffee bar right there. They have little lounge chairs. But yeah, we're gonna get some coffee, then keep on with the show. Here's the menu. We got lattes.
Have you tried that same donut of coffee?
Got a ginger,
Is that chocolate, dark chocolate, or milk chocolate?
Asian pear ginger ale. Delicious. Here we go. Braking. Cornering. Glorified U-turn. Oh, Volkswagen's definitely quicker. It's a new Nissan EV. GTR. Nissan Z. Another Nissan Z here. Giving out some posters.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
For those of you that remember the X-Runner from the early 2000s, here's calling this the X-Runner concept. All right, we're in the other hall now. Starting off with another Korean brand. Wow, Lucid. I mean, Korean brand is the Kia, obviously, but Lucid has a pretty big booth. We'll go there, but starting off with Kia. And then we have Ford over there. Looks like that Bronco experience is over there. The interior of this Kia, they call it the EV3, a very original name. Those pedals, floating seat, minimalistic interior. The Ford Bronco experience. Of course, they had to make it a little taller than the usual Jeep one. Put the Bronco Sport in there. There's a regular one. Sport. Regular. Sport. Slowly make their way down. Oh, they're all Raptors. Check out Ford's booth. I think it looks pretty cool. This is the Escape EV. Samaki. Here we go into the Ford Maverick Tremor package. Ooh, the GTD. This is very, very impressive. Instead of doing the big line for the Bronco run, put our wristbands, we're gonna test drive some other cars. I'm leaning toward the Mustang, wherever that line is, but the Mach-E is the long one. Here's the Lucid booth, Lucid Air, and then they have the new one, the SUV. Here we go. We have the SUV, whatever the name is. The name is Gravity. They are quite large. Good opening in the back. Lucid Airs.
I thought it was just, small. Yeah.
Have a little bench seat in the front. About to leave the main area. There is Verge, an electric motorcycle company. Little Cadillac corner over there. But no BMW, no Mercedes, no Jaguar, no Land Cruiser, no Land Rover, I mean. What else? No Porsche. Oh no, Mazda. There's a lot of brands that are missing. So yeah. Here we go. The more exciting part of the auto show. This little section. Mini Motors. Everyone, that wraps it up for today. We hit the LA Auto Show and we had a couple brands not show up that I didn't see on the list. We had BMW, Range Rover, Jaguar, Mazda, Mercedes. I think that's it, but there were a couple that actually weren't even there, didn't show up. Or Porsche. Porsche did have like a test drive card, the Taycan available, but yeah, they didn't show up. So a little disappointed that just other brands didn't even show up in terms of having a booth, but nevertheless, it was fun. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it this time unless you're shopping around this time of year. That's my opinion. Hyundai booth, Genesis. What other brands? Yeah, I think those. I mean, Hyundai definitely spent a ton of money. They took a spot right in front, and then they had a huge booth with Genesis. They free coffee and stuff. Like, they definitely spent some money. But nevertheless, we saw Toyota pushing the Mirai. Definitely, it was front and center. It was kind of the flagship car right next to the entrance. You saw the kind of people they had hired to kind of create like a little game show. The whole theme was going on. They had one for the Tacoma in the rear too. But yeah, so that was it. Hope you enjoyed it. The Mirai, we're gonna take it back home. Gonna eat some food. But see you on the next one. Another hydrogen adventure.